The bombing in Oklahoma City was certainly the most dramatic and deadly expression ever of anti-government feeling in this country. But there are others, more and more of them. And as correspondent Jerry Bowen reports, some government workers are now living in fear.
The backcountry that Forest Ranger Diane Weaver oversees in Nye County, Nevada, has changed dramatically.
We were Smokey Bear and we were the good guys, and now we're not.
Long before Oklahoma City, Weaver's once tranquil million-acre national forest district had turned threatening.
There's an awful lot of rhetoric going around, and it's
local residents fighting Washington for control of the public lands in a state where 83% of the land is federally owned.
It's all throughout the West. It talks bloodshed and it talks violence. It talks some pretty scary tactics.
Before Oklahoma City, 3 weeks before, there was the explosion at Carson City, Nevada, a bombing that's still unsolved.
There are crazy people out there. I mean, we have drive-by shootings all across this land now and crazy stuff like that going on, and I put it in that category.
No one was injured here in the bombing at the Forest Service District headquarters, but a chilling message was heard. What had largely been a war of words over control of federal land had been punctuated violently, and government workers suddenly found themselves on the front line of a modern-day range war. Nye County Commissioner Dick Carver is leading the fight against the government.
They're the ones that's creating this tension. It's not us, but we're the ones that's getting painted bad for it.
For the land. His county supremacy movement claims the Constitution gives counties the power to regulate public lands, everything from grazing to mining. But Carver denies any ties to the militias or violence.
I don't want any bloodshed because it won't do us any good.
Last 4th of July, Carver bulldozed open a national forest road and sent a forest ranger scrambling for safety. Now he says federal workers who try to enforce regulations should be arrested.
We've got to get a strong message to these people. We're tired of you taking our people's property rights, and we're going to stop you.
The Justice Department has filed suit to stop Nye County from interfering with Forest Service work, and
we've issued instructions to our employees asking them to, as much as they can, travel in pairs, to avoid confrontation.
A very different world now in parts of America's backcountry.
We feel like we're out there doing a job for the American public, and it turns out that some of those folks are the people that don't like us.
Now, even Smokey Bear has enemies. Jerry Bowen, CBS News, Carson City, Nevada.
And that's part of our world tonight. Tomorrow on CBS This Morning, loyal Oklahomans keeping a vigil for the missing. Connie and I will be back tomorrow night.
Thank you for joining us, and for all of us at CBS News, good night.
Good night.
Experience CBS News.
This is CBS.